I don't know. I think it's a good unit composition either way.
All right, guys, we are in game. I am to live and die. Let's have Pikachu take the bottom right, and let's have the giant gnome take the upper left.
Good introduction spot. In the bottom right, we have Frozen Legend. I have not been watching this tournament at all, so I have no idea what games he's played or what he's won. So, just gonna introduce Terran.
We have in the top left the pink Protoss, FG Legend, or Elegance rather.
Yeah, we're going to get that mixed up because those names look a lot alike tonight. So good luck, guys.
And they're on the same team, so it's like. So obviously, as a Masters Terran, you probably have thoughts on TVP. Give me a rundown of this matchup, man.
Oh, I mean, I love TVP. I feel TVP actually it's actually definitely in favor of Terran. But I mean, Oracle openings are so hard to deal with unless you go Viking before medevac. But then if you do that, then it really cuts off your aggressive opportunities. And then if you don't usually do that much damage between the 15-minute mark with drops, when Protoss is just spread out, and that's usually when they pick their Templar or Colossus tech and they have less units. If you don't really do a lot of damage there, then you definitely need to be behind. And then Protoss versus Terran is still the only matchup where really it just comes down to one big engagement. But if you have a concave on the Terran, I mean the Protoss, no matter how many EMPs you whip or how little Vikings you have, then you'll still roll them, just because splash damage doesn't hurt you in concave.
You were talking about Oracle openings, Oracle openings a little bit. I was thinking, like, don't Widow Mines just wreck Oracles, though?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, if you've watched MLG, obviously, and then you saw MVP roll every Terran, because he go Phoenix Oracle, use the Envision on Oracle, be able to tech Widow Mines, and then Phoenixes lift up the Widow Mines before they can detonate.
Oh, so you're talking about, like, 2-star openings?
You only need one, really. You just go, 2 Oracles and then like 2 Phoenixes. I mean, maybe even 1 Phoenix, just because all you need. Because if you lift a Widow Mine, it can't detonate. And then even if you have Envision, you can Oracles will still out DPS the Widow Mine before it'll detonate because Oracles can detect now. But I mean, obviously, if you get a Viking first, then the Oracle just does nothing.
That sounds like more of a MC is really good than a.
Oh yeah, of course. That's actually pretty much what it is. But I mean...
Because, I mean, what guy on ladder is like, I'm going to do what MC does. I'm going to go, 1-star, 2 Oracle, 2 Phoenix, instead of, I'll just go 2-star because derp, I'm in, Masters League.
Alright, while this looks good with the Engineering Bay block, this actually does... there's no point to do this because all it does is, by the total, this will probably slow Elegance down by, like, 1 trip of gas, if that makes sense, and Legends losing 50 minerals out of this.
Oh, okay,
yeah, this is cute, but there's no reason to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the intake of gas is just slowed down a hair, right?
Yeah, but you might miss like 1 or 2. Like, it might slow you down by like 8 more gas than what he'd have now.
I mean, you see Elegance not even like making probes right now, and he's ahead of the Terran on probes because Terran is investing in this like random little engineering bay. Well, partially because he's
that and because of Chrono Boost, but I mean the mule makes up for that because Legend has 100 more minerals per minute income.
Well, yeah, but you saw Elegance like not even producing probes, so I mean Chrono Boost is good, but I don't think it's that good.
And he didn't even cancel engineering bay, so he just lost 125 minerals.
And Elegance knew it, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Good job. Well, this is interesting. Usually, I'd say, of the TVPs that I've watched, usually the Terran gets their expansion up before the Protoss player, but this guy, thinking he's smart, will just go,
I don't understand Forge. I don't like his build. I mean, is he just going to rush +2 and charge, it looks like? I don't know what he's doing. Never seen this before.
He might go DTs. Well, he's going armor.
I wouldn't understand the armor then, because that you'll have less DTs overall.
I can understand attack with DTs, so...
He has a starport up, and he's getting a medevac, and he's getting your Hellion drops, and he's gonna have... He only has to go against a Mothership Core and a Sentry. Obviously he's gonna warp in something, but still, like, this just... I don't understand... This build is just... I don't like it.
I've never actually... Well, I mean, I don't watch TVP that much, as I'm not a Terran or a Protoss player, but the one time I saw a Terran do this build was, I mean, outside of Koreans, is QXC against some Protoss player, and it ended up being horrible. So I think I don't like this build because it feels really all in, and now Protoss has the Nexus cannon, so like this isn't gonna do, or the slow, like
no, he should not. He should have used it on Photon Overcharge. This is enough Hellions to kill the Sentry and the both Stalkers. And then now with the medevac speed boost, I mean, I haven't watched QXC, but now the medevac speed boost, Hellion drops are insanely good. But it's on cooldown right now. I mean, he has 4 gateways, yeah, but he has no minerals to even warp at anything. And his mothership core has no energy now for Photon Overcharge.
Yeah.
The Hellions just go to work. Because he does not have enough units to cover both bases.
Yeah. Oh, he could do some really cute stuff with force field. He decided to do a very strange force field. I didn't like that decision very much. Now you see Hellions running into the natural, doing a decent job of defending. I mean, as good as a Masters player can, I guess. Well, now he's not. He's losing too many probes now.
He's not even making units. I mean, he can't.
Oh, this is
why
going to be GG.
I mean,
I don't know. He's still Protoss, dude. Like, Protoss units, like...
The reason I don't like this build is what's the purpose of the Twilight Council? Okay, he's +1 armor now, that's great. It'll actually make a good difference in the fight, but what is the Twilight Council doing in this defense? Nothing. It was a waste of investment.
Well, part of it is, I think if he wasn't being attacked during that time, he probably would have started +2 or, you know, something else. But as it is, it didn't help him because he got attacked. So now he has no workers and a worthless building that looks silly, but maybe it did have a purpose.
26 workers killed, guys. The income of the Protoss right now stands at 100 or 160 or something like that.
Okay.
Or almost 300, I guess, right now.
Here's how Protoss works. If you can survive until the super late game, this damage is meaningless. But if Terran just does any attack before, like, Protoss gets 3 bases, then he's gonna win. So
I mean, no, it's not even, because Protoss 3 base now isn't, like, because the hardest thing versus Terran and Wings of Liberty was you trade the army. Your army takes a lot longer to reproduce because it has to come out of, it has to train, and Protoss is the inverse, where it trains instantly but then goes on a cooldown. And the hardest thing was to deal with was reinforcing zealots, because they would just overrun the rallying units you have. But now with Widow Mines and Battle Hellions, that Terran just has a much easier time dealing with 3, 4, 5 bases of Protoss. Because dealing with Colossus and High Templar is exactly the same. You can deal with the reinforcements a lot better now.
But Protoss on 3 base, like, that's at the point where you get Templar and Colossus and all that, which, and like...
the point where Terran gets Vikings and Ghosts, which counters. I mean, it just comes down to a micro fight, really. That's all TVP is. It doesn't matter how many bases. I mean, if both players are on equal bases, it just comes down to micro. That's the same with TVZ. Because, I mean, now, after Life's MLG runs, to be a lot more mutiling, bailing now. And I mean, that's... like, you can't go... like, Marine Tank is just silly to go now, because... I mean, it looks good on paper, but the amount of... well, while I was speaking about this, this is off topic, but anyways, there's a Dark Shrine on the way.
Dark Shrine is halfway done.
One behind Dark Shrine.
That's right. +1 armor for the Terran, and he's getting cloaking for his Banshees. He does have a Banshee going back into the base right now along the top side of the map.
We see plenty of units from Terran, and we see 3 orbital commands. I think that these DTs are going to do absolutely nothing. Don't think it's going to be very effective. Do Widow Mines detect still or not?
Uh-oh, no. We have a Thor drop coming, guys?
They never detected, but they just hit cloaked units without detecting, but no, they don't do that anymore.
Thor drop in the natural right now, and he's going to bring
this is cute. This is dumb, but it's cute. Like, he's about to lose the...
He should bring the Banshee in. Where's the Banshee? He should bring the Banshee in here for distraction, but oh well.
Like, he's gonna lose this Thor now. It was cute.
He's showboating.
Oh,
yeah, like he just lost that Thor for free. And that's,
wow.
I don't know. He was showboating, and it was cute, I guess, but not really economically efficient.
All right, DTs are going in. One's one is hanging behind, the other one is going right into the army of the Terran player, marching up the ramp. The door is down. DT gets in.
Well, he can scan right now, so it's not like this is going to do anything, but...
There's a scan, and the DT...
Oh, well, what?
Oh.
I thought that was outside of the range. Oh, it is.
Oh, and dies now.
What the hell?
He has a Raven.
Okay.
Alright, the Raven comes out, it dies.
Whoa. A Raven? What is this madness? No one makes Ravens.
Alright. The other DT is standing inside what would be the Terran's 4th base, and it is just standing there taking a smoke break. Meanwhile, here comes the Cloak Banshee now in the natural.
Does he have enough for the Nexus cannon? Nope. Alright.
Doesn't even need
But
it.
it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, the push out from the Terran is coming. Nothing.
Yeah, he's
nothing
dead.
the Protoss can do about this push.
No, Storm's way too late. Maybe with good storms it would have just like
No, there's like, he's ahead by 100 supply, and he's burning like all his SCVs. Well, not all.
I mean, 30 of that supply is an economy, but I guess yeah. Oh god, never mind. Army supply is just atrocious to look at.
Yeah.
177 to 79 supply, 100 ahead of the Protoss.
Army
Legend.
supply is 36 to 104. I feel like this is just a one-sided fight.
I mean, it's cute that I like the decision to attack here, but he doesn't need to be honest. Like, he could do anything and still win this game. I guess he just doesn't want to play any longer, so...
Well, I mean, if you know you can win, then why not attack?
Well, I mean, I know that he's in this game, but I usually don't like to go with the assumption that I could win a game at a moment, because I remember back to like, I don't know, it was like a Huck versus someone else game, and Huck took all of his probes out onto the map, not knowing that there was a hidden base somewhere, and lost the game. Like, he had won the game if he had kept his probes back at home. But instead of keeping his probes at home, he decides to randomly move out on the map and attack, and then he loses the game. So I don't like to really go with the assumption that I could win a game. Oh, those were, well, one of the storms was alright.
I just saw a Widow Mine take out a High Templar, or I'm sorry, a Dark Templar. That was pretty awesome.
That was a good game.